Hello to my dear friends, how are you? This is Tamara Weeks on Tam's Daily Vlog. I hope you haven't forgotten who I am. I apologize every time I make a video these days, but I know I'm like way far behind. I've been trying to get ready to go out of town because I'm making two trips. One Colorado with William for our 30th anniversary, which is actually in October, but we're going to take the trip over the Labor Day weekend because William gets one extra day off work. So he always tries to utilize that vacation day whenever he takes off for vacation. I meant to get up this morning. Like, I've been up, but I meant to video while I was up so I could get Micah on the video and tell you what we were doing and tell you what I did yesterday, and I forgot until she was rolling out the door. But we do have Miss Deb right here, and she is washing dishes, and we have like a mess in here in the kitchen. I'll get cleaned up in a minute. Okay, see this? Okay. That's where it's boiled over. These are aprons. These are finished aprons. These I'm still working on. I spent 5.5 hours on these aprons yesterday trying to boil them with soap and bleach to get the mold off of them. The mold on these aprons is like a real problem. So these two right here, the pot really needs... I really need to use the bigger pot, but it has something in it, and I was too lazy to take the stuff out. It's got the what do you call the bullet thing? Like the blender, but it's called a bullet. So that pot right there will work for one apron, but I was trying to get finished last night. It was like 10:30. So these weren't even done at 10:30, and they've been on this stove for like hours and hours. So I had stuffed two in there just so I could try to finish it. So I ended up just turning it off at 10:30 last night, thinking that after it sat all night long in bleach water, it would be okay. But apparently it wasn't enough bleach because the bleach, I guess, evaporates with the water out of it, and then it's just not enough bleach. So I got it this morning, put more water, put more bleach, put more soap in there, and it's been on now for about an hour and a half, and it's just now started boiling. I turned it down low because I knew that it was going to boil over. So those are the last two that I'm working on. I don't know if there are any others. I haven't seen any others to do. Am I ready to go on my trip? Well, this is what I did. I packed up all my clothes, and then I went shopping, and so now I have to unpack and repack because now I have different things to wear. And Bronson's like, why don't you just wear the clothes that you already packed? And I said, because wearing new clothes is fun. So we want to wear new clothes and be fun. So I went to this, yesterday I went to see Brother Jewett out in Plattsmouth. That's about 30 minutes from where I live. I went to go see him at the nursing home. And I wanted to make sure that I saw him one last time before I left town. So I went to see him yesterday, but I hadn't called him or anything, and I forgot. He takes his bath on Thursday morning, and I wasn't sure if he was still getting his bath or if he was done or whatever, but I always see the sign for a thrift store, and I didn't know where it was. There's always just an arrow when I turn on the street where the nursing home is. So I followed the arrow down. There's actually a Catholic church right next to the nursing home, and the building where the thrift store is directly behind the building of the nursing home. So I go back there, and they had this fabulous sale going on. They had buy one, get one free. And then you could go, it's like in a trailer, in a small trailer, jam-packed, very organized. You could go into this other room, and you could fill a bag, a brown paper sack. You could fill it for $4. So I went in there, and I got me some stuff, and Micah some stuff. And I didn't have to so much worry about whether I was positive it was going to work, because I didn't try anything on. Usually I try stuff on. And I can kind of tell by trying it on myself if it's going to fit Micah. Or I can kind of tell if it's going to fit Micah. So if it's returnable, or if it doesn't cost very much, then I'll just go ahead and take my chance if I'm pretty sure on Micah. But anyway, since I didn't have to worry, it was $4 for the whole bag. So I filled up my bag and brought stuff home. So her clothes are actually in the washer right now. I've been to 2 doctors this week, and the surgery, the kidney surgery is now set for October the 25th, 2017. They wanted to wait until I until I had my 3rd Botox injections. And that's going to be on the 16th of October, and then on the 25th, I'll have surgery. So all that is set and that's ready to go. So I'm real happy about that. I feel very special to be part of this. I'm not special because I am donating a kidney, but it is very special to be part of this, and I feel like God's hand is really in this, and it's just very exciting to me. So, let's see. Yesterday, 2 doctors I went to see. Okay, one was a specialist doctor. This is about the closing the case on the car accident from 2015. So he has declared me to be MMI, which is maximum medical improvement. That means no more medical stuff is going to make me better. That would be with my tinnitus, with my migraines, and with my hip. The hip is a specific problem caused directly by the car accident. So I have to wait for him to send his report to the lawyer. Then they draft up all their stuff and they send a letter over to insurance. And then we start going from there. And I don't know how long this takes. I'm guessing it doesn't take forever, but maybe in the next 6 months we'll be done with this. I don't know. Then I went to, there's atrophy in my left leg. So he measured my calves in both legs, and they're both the same. And then he measured about 4 or 5 inches above my knee on both legs. And there is definite atrophy on the left leg where my hip is injured. And he was as surprised as I was. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do my own measurements because I'm so surprised by that. So I went to see my regular doctor the next day, and he said that the atrophy is caused by nerve damage and it gets worse. So I am not excited about that, but we'll kind of see how that goes. Not the end of the world right this minute. So we'll just see how that goes. And so I've been to the doctor and the kidney, and yesterday I went to that. Okay, so I'm still planning on us getting that house. I'm still planning on a miracle from God. I don't know, I just feel something in my spirit that God is getting ready to bless us in a way that He hasn't ever done before, and I'm pretty excited about this. I've been feeling this like for several months, and now it's just kind of like here, so I'm kind of like waiting for this. I don't know how it will happen, of course, because it's going to be an absolute miracle. God will just, drop a miracle down from the sky on us. And William has a miracle on his lungs, but I'm going to let him tell you that story on his own because I meant to get that done like right away, and I didn't do that. Let me see. What else have I done? I've gone to the doctors. We've been to the dentist. Oh, I got some dentist coverage. I forgot. Micah went to the dentist, and I went to the dentist. I think I already told you about that, though. You just haven't seen us. You haven't seen us at the dentist, actually. And you must be about ready for me to sign your paper.
Sorry.
No, that's right.
I got to roll.
That's right. I got to roll, too. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to sign her paper, and you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. I will look to the hills from whence cometh my help, for my help cometh from the Lord who made the heaven and the earth. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.